Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages. Your boy is back. Very short one today. Not much to do. I'm not really, I'm only doing this because I'm in recovery mode and there's nothing else that I can do right now but what I'm about to do today, which is going to be discussing tackle boxes, your little carrying cases. But before we go on with that, I'm going to tell you, 2026, I have a few ideas. So if you're new, subscribe, notifications, and hit that thumbs up. Doesn't cost you anything. And, along the way, we might learn a couple of things together. But let's get right into it. So a couple of days ago, I was going through all of my tackle, and I'm looking, and I'm like, okay, some of these boxes are kind of packed up. I need to alleviate the pressure, so to speak. So I started looking, and I'm going online, shopping around. I'm like, wow, some of these prices have really jumped, and I was looking, I was looking at all of them, and and I was like, well, Plano, I normally have a lot of Plano. So just out of sheer curiosity, I don't know what, I went to the Harbor Freight website and I saw similar box, same size, for less. I said, hold on a minute. Let me go take a look in person. So I went over to my local Harbor Freight, and I'm not gonna lie, I was pleasantly surprised. The boxes that they were offering, which are for like, what do they call it? Like storage for like nuts, bolts, things like that. They're actually constructed a lot better than those Plano boxes. And to prove it, I have a Plano box. And I have the Harbor Freight box. As you can see, the Harbor Freight does offer multiple storage areas that you can adjust. Only thing you got to do is just slide it out and it gets bigger. I've literally already filled one up, and I'm not gonna lie, I like the construction a lot better. Let me just pull over the Plano. As you can see, I can only really use one arm right now to its full capacity. But if we look at this, see how easy that bends? Okay. That's the Plano that was just bending. The one from Harbor Freight, it's a lot more rigid. Let's see if I can pull this one off. I mean, it even has like a little measuring tool on top. I don't know if you could see that up here, but like, yeah, it's a little ruler. So Plano doesn't. And you can see both of them, same size, same dimensions. And I believe this was like $4.99 or something. I'll put the price up over here. But then I got a little bit curious because I don't have one. I don't have one of those like weather sealed ones. And I looked at the website, and the Plano ones were pricey. And then I looked at Harbor Freight, and they only had one. Same dimensions as the Plano. A lot cheaper. And as you can see, it's got the seal on it. Okay, and I really like the fact that it's nice and sturdy. And again, it does have the adjustable compartments, and as you can see, I've already kind of filled it up. And quite honestly, I'm about to go and invest in a lot more of these, because I've got a couple of these boxes that are like filled up to the gills. When I got back, I was like, man, you know what? I wonder what else does Harbor Freight sell that you could buy, let's say at Walmart, Bass Pro Shop, Academy, etc. And I started looking through the website and comparing, and I found a couple of tools like scissors, knives that we all use. Harbor Freight selling them for a lot less. So I'm thinking that maybe 2026, I'm going to test out some of those Harbor Freight stuff to see how well they work in the real world. Because they may look the same, but maybe they don't work the same. And I've worked with quite a few tools for fishing. But those are going to be future videos. And like I said, 2026, I've got a few things coming that are going to be mighty interesting. Because I've been combing through all of these YouTube videos, and I saw a couple of videos that were not even there. And I said, well, nobody's made those videos, so it's up to me to do them. And I'm going to do it, and I'm going to bring it to you guys. So, like I said, 2026, going to be a wild ride. Once this shoulder heals up, once I get it nice and strong, I tell you right now, 2026 is going to bring a lot of changes for me, a lot of changes for the channel. And we're going to do 2026 right. And I really am hoping that you, the subscriber, gets this channel up and popping, because we're going to do a lot of things. I'm going to do an entire series. I'm just going to put this out there. I'm going to do an entire series on budget fishing, showing where you don't have to break the bank to go fishing, and where you don't have to break the bank to set up a nice kit for bass, for bluegill, for panfish, for crappie. You're not going to have to break the bank, but I can guarantee you, you're going to set yourself up nice. But until 2026, this is your boy Frank signing off. Peace out.
Okay, let's go.
I know I hate it when you see me in the coop with the wings. Don't fuck with the king, my bang go ka-ching. I ain't no cook, but I still stir it up like I'm amigo. Got the rich, don't give up my wrist,